Ooh. Wieners and dicks.
Careful. You know, just in case you ever actually got saw.
I'm already at a 20 though.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be a waste.
Good evening, everybody. DM Fort Stillwater here with Thursday Night Brew, running the guys through some fun stuff. So far, our adventurers have found themselves in a strange dirigible of their own making and crossing the seas to a strange desert continent far to the south in search of Seleen's lost library. During their travels, they've ran into a few problems, and now they reach their goal near the mountain range, deep towards the southern continent. All right, players, how you guys feeling? You guys ready to get tackle this next part? And
Hell yeah.
yes, and there's still a few questions that need to be answered. You know, like the sudden disappearance and then reappearance of Jack's abilities. Is the ship strong enough to make the climb over the mountains? And how's rations and everything else doing amongst the ship?
Who's Rations? Is that a pet you guys have?
Feel like that was a pretty solid hint, so I'd like to check on the rations and the water and all that.
Yeah, also, I have not been deducting my rations from my backpack, like, while we've been out running around, so...
So the amount of food that you guys have on the boat is close to 8 up. What your personal rations that you have on you is what's left.
Okay. I have 15 days worth, and luckily we have a Goodberry Druid that could possibly help out with any starvation that occurs.
I was about to say it ain't gonna be your favorite, but it'll make a turd. What's our water looking like?
You guys are actually running low on water.
I only have 3 water skins.
You don't have to. That good berry provides food and drink for a day's use.
What's that spell?
Water.
Water ball or whatever, where you create an orb of water enough for like 3 canteen.
Sustenance. So you can cast it on yourself, but you don't have to worry about eating or drinking for 8 hours. I believe. 24. Okay, 24. But I feel like if you were to cast that for a really long time, you would still get really fucking skinny.
I agree with your logic.
You're not taking any
actually
nutrients
like calories in. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I could think to really argue that is because there's some pretty stocky elans out there, and elans have it as a natural ability. So an elan theoretically can live their whole life and never have eaten food because they have enough natural power points to use sustenance once a day.
Okay. Touche.
Maybe the fat like elans spend 2 power points on sustenance.
Indulge a little. All right, as you guys are going through and checking rations of the ship and going about your duties, Hornridge passes along that you guys are should bundle up because he's got to bring the ship high to get over these mountains. The peaks are snow-capped. It's going to get pretty cold and kind of a bumpy ride. And asks you guys to check over the rigging and the balloons before we make your way over the mountains.
I'll check them.
Yeah, I was about to say, who was it that rolled high enough to be able to like drive and function the vehicle?
Green sleeves.
Green sleeves. He's kind of beat up from that battle. It's only been a couple of days. He's still resting up, but mostly he's focused on just piloting the ship, kind of singing to himself.
Huh.
I mean, I
Okay.
can fly naturally, so
Hell yeah.
Riff,
Good for
how
you.
are you feeling about getting out there on them balloons again?
I mean, I almost died last time, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna go downstairs and drink, hang out.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
did you share a map, by the way? I don't have anything
Oh,
popped
no,
up.
not yet.
yeah, I'll go with Jake. Make sure everything's looking good.
Jake, you're gonna go check on the ship. All right. Roll acrobatics or athletics checks to climb the rigging.
can I just send my arcane eye to go check it out? And if work needs to be done, get somebody to go do the work.
Like the way he thinks.
Yeah, work smarter, not harder. No. Mm-mm.
You would still have to get on the rigging to get around all of the balloon because it only gives you a 30-foot. You'd have to at least get to the crow's nest. You wouldn't have to climb the rigging to get to the tips and the edges of the balloon.
What the fuck? Where'd it go?
Arshun, yeah, you're not doing so well just trying to climb up the stairs there. You get about halfway up and kind of lose your footing as a gust of wind comes through. It's definitely no joke. Jack, are you gonna move up to the crow's nest?
Yeah, I'll have to move somewhere, I guess.
All right, like I said, an acrobatics or an athletics check to get up there.
Let's see how bad I hurt
Arshun,
myself.
go ahead and give me another one.
Oh God.
I tried not doing it after I.
So you're focusing on this new ability that you've only played with a handful of times. You're like, this would be a perfect time to use this. You step up out there, and then that third eye view messes with your equilibrium, and you just eat shit just before you get to the steps even themselves, just from the sway of the ship. Roll a concentration to keep the spell. Arshun, if you want to try to continue going up, I need one more check.
No.
Hey.
There he is. Shaken but determined. Arshun, you kind of dance the rest of the way up there, sure-footed as you climb up. You're on, choose a balloon, the right or left. You're just not having a good day, Jake. You haven't seen many crows in the past since you used your ability. All right, Arshun, roll me a perception check. Which side did you choose?
Right. The right side.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, he was just on 14.
From where you can see your vantage point and the way you look at the balloon and everything else, that looks sturdy, looks good to go. Looks like that the patch job that was done is holding firm. Everything looks good.
Can I go check the left side now?
Yep.
Or attempt to?
Attempt to. Jake, what are you doing? Riff and Alon, what are you guys doing during this?
I ain't doing shit now. I'm going back to my bed and laying down, waiting for him to fix their ship.
Oh, sorry. Could you reshare that map? Mine just went completely black.
Mine is too.
On his as well.
It's because we're not on it and he has line of sight on.
Okay. There.
Oh.
Yep.
All right.
Apologies.
So Arshun and Jake were checking for damage on the balloons.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and add some good berries to the stockpile and go see if my boy needs any help in the engine room. I know we did a number on it last session.
Yep. Riff, you just still sit back enjoying some rum?
Yeah, I'm just down there with Horn Ridge watching him fix that engine. You know,
We'll say
changing
that
stories.
Alphonse is kind of down by the engine room, but is taking some of the supplies and building planks and other things to help fix the ship from what was damaged down the hall during the fight. You go into the engine room there, Alon. You see Hornridge working away. He has some new pipes that have ran. The shattered glass that you used to boost the engine is fixed and more refined. He doesn't seem to be babbling to himself as much. And off to the side, you see a leather-bound book sitting there.
I'm gonna ask him about the book. Seems like everything under control here, bud. But what's this here book you got?
He kind of looks at, turns around, scruffs his beard. It's been a strange few months, hasn't it? Well, it seems I've lost myself in my thoughts. There was just so many of them that I had to do something with it. So I decided to put them down on paper. And he kind of flips through and makes all the ideas that I have now easier to deal with and process. What do you think we'll find in this lost library? Those sylph creatures, they were awfully strange, weren't they?
Were strange.
Yes, sir.
We've been going through a bit of the same things these past few months. You mind if can I look and see how do I want to word this? Can I look through the book with you and see if there's anything that we've been going through more of the same stuff?
He kind of looks at you. He's like, I don't know if it's Well, why don't you ask me some questions? I'm ready to let people see that.
I got you. Well, if you were talking about the stars, I think we saw some of the same stuff with this here star stuff. Did you hear any names when we were going through all that? Did any names stick out to you?
He kind of looks over at the book and then looks back up at you. Gets like a slight nervous look on his face. And he kind of just puts his hand on the book and taps it down. He's, if I think about it, now the names that I have heard and keep hearing are two different names. Alexander of the Dark and Kronos, the Keeper of Time. I hear their names in various languages. some that are before anything I've ever known. When Gilgamesh touched my mind, he did something to me, and I'm just now starting to piece myself back together. And he kind of looks down at the book and then looks back over at the stuff. He's like, and he points back. He's like, 2 years ago, I would have never known how to do this. Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. I don't even know how I'm doing it. It just makes sense.
Know how to do what?
And he turns around, he points at this strange mechanical and magical contraption that he, with your guys' aid, constructed over the 3 months. I mean, this whole thing, he just points his arms at the dirigible. He says, I wanted to know how to make beer. That's all I wanted to do. I mean, and he just kind of sits back and, scratches his incoming, because his incoming fuller beard, you would have to say that Hornridge he's young for a dwarf. And he just kind of sits back, crosses his legs, with his leather glove, just keeps kind of scratching at his beard, looking around. So again, I ask you, what do you think we'll find at this lost library?
Well, I'm hoping we find some answers, because I'm not getting a lot of information from my side of things. I'm hoping we find some answers on what these things we're seeing and hearing is. If we don't find answers, I'm hoping we find a direction to go.
Well, let's just hope that this strange contraption can make it up over these mountains and get to the other side and follow this star map that you're leading me by. Hopefully then, you're right, we should hopefully find answers. And with that, he kind of turns around and starts messing with some stuff. He's like, did you need anything else?
No, I'm gonna go up and see what my comrades are doing. See if I can help them out at all.
All right, during this time, does anybody else want to do anything significant, like get into anything?
I checked the other side. I rolled my acrobatics, but
Okay, I didn't see that. Yep. Yeah, this time you make it up the other side, fine. Roll a perception.
and I am blind.
From what you can see, looks good. Looks good.
All right. Do I need to roll acrobatics to get back down, or?
Now at this point, you've gotten the sway of the wind.
Okay.
Work your way back down and in. So now all of you are in the hull of the ship. It's broken up to like a small galley. There's just an open area with hammocks, which everybody seems to sleep in.
Would anyone here use a longsword, perchance? I know our berserker isn't awake at the moment, taking a long slumber, but anyone here? Do we have any melee fighters? No?
Well, I
Okay.
think Green Sleeves might be interested in that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can he not wield it?
Is it a finesse weapon or what is it?
It's the magical longsword that seems to have an effect that has more of an effect on the armored, like demonic opponents, like the monsters and stuff with the red and green smoke. It seems to work more, like deal more damage to them, or like work through their defenses a little bit better. And me personally, I haven't been getting in the fight much, so it's been kind of going to waste.
Yeah, you guys have noticed that sword right there, cuts easier into the demons and some of the dragons that you guys have fought compared to your normal weapons. It seems that those weapons do more damage to those kind. I don't know, the barbarian might. But She's busy, lost in thought.
Right. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. But just wondering if anybody would be like up for grabs or anything. Okay. And that's all. That's all for me. Just curious.
Riff, how bad do you get drunk? I mean, do you tie a good one on, or do you just kind of light drinking all day?
I mean, so we're just over the mountains and everybody's working and
No. You
he's
guys are
sleeping.
just getting ready to approach the mountains. You figure the next tomorrow's going to be you're going to head over them.
I'll keep it pretty well maintained. I'll be, drunk, but do all right.
Roll Constitution, save.
All right. Well, I'm fucked.
Oh yeah, dude. You think you're just sipping light all day, and you were right. You were sipping light all day. You kind of go to get out of your hammock, and you and the floor just kind of meet. Though you're a cat, and you land on all fours, and then you stand up, and you realize you are plastered, son. It's kind of late in the evening. You figure you got 12 hours before you're gonna cross into the mountains.
Oh yeah, I'm peeing on somebody's stuff.
Oh, how many of you are there? We got 4 in tonight. Riff, roll a d4.
All right. Ta-ta. Hey. Low rolls across the board.
Arshoon, roll a perception.
Damn it. I've been blind all day and you're going to do this to me now. Oh!
You see a stumbling Riff coming right towards you, getting ready to pull, he's got his hands in his pants. He's getting ready to pull that thing out, walk right, and he's just stumbling black out right towards you. What are you going to do?
Twist his dick and punch it.
Oh, hang on. I'm gonna try and get. See. A bit of fleece. See. I was gonna try and do something dirty, but yeah, I'm just gonna tell him that he needs. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna push him to the ground.
All right, Riff, you get one more Constitution saving throw to wake up, realize what you're about to do.
Easy. Hey.
All
When
right.
it counts.
With Arshoon's help of a light shove and a turn, heads you over towards the piss pot. You make it over. The rest of the night is uneventful. You guys, relax, get some rest, eat some food. Hear Riff snoring his strange cat-like snore. The rest of the evening passes. Early morn, Hornridge is kind of... you hear him in the kitchen area banging around. Riff, your head kind of hurts. Everybody else, some of you might have already been awake, moving around, but for the most part, it's morning and Hornridge has got breakfast getting ready to serve. What are y'all doing?
Go and eat breakfast.
Breakfast sounds great.
Yep, I woke up hungry
Sounds
for a
like
good
play.
berry.
It's the last of the eggs and the beans. Fries it up. He looks around at the table and says, all right, you guys check that rigging. Everything look good? I think I got
Everything was perfect up there. I checked very diligently myself. Don't you guys worry.
Oh, we were never worried. You die with us if something was wrong. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, you can fly, so.
That's only when I'm in her favor.
So the rest of the morning goes by. Hornridge, a bit later, comes out. He looks at all of you. You definitely might want to dig through and get some warmer clothes on. When we get closer to the mountains, we have to bring the balloons closer together, and then I got to fill them with a proper mixture. The rise will be fast.
Why don't we
Okay.
all get naked and huddle together for warmth?
What's that?
Why don't we all get naked and huddle together for warmth?
Jake starts taking his clothes off.
I noticed we aren't in the mountains yet, but sounds like a good idea anyways.
Sounds like a party. Greensleeves has his breakfast. As he's moving through, kind of humming to himself. He's like, all right, he decides he's going to check on the rigging and the ship one last time. So you guys got any last things that you want to do?
Oh, no one's hurt, right? No one's hurt, injured.
No, you guys have
or
had
anything
long
like-
rests.
Okay.
No, for real though, I want see, looking a bedroll and 2 blankets. So I'm gonna bundle up with everything I can and suggest everyone else do the same.
All right, and I'm just like at breakfast, raring to go, and I'm going to use my feat inspiring leader, and I'm gonna spend 10 minutes just inspiring, telling everyone we got this, we've been through so much, it's too easy, we're gonna get it done. And spend 10 minutes yammering on about how fucking awesome we are. And so that way we all get the temporary hit points. See, it would just be 8. And it would be up to 6 people, including myself. Just for future fights that we might get into. Or a potential fall, maybe.
Just
maybe
in
that.
case. All right, so roll a perform check to go with that to see how inspiring you are.
Not a problem. I am God.
Oh gosh, yes. Everyone truly through our Shoon's talk, moving around the ship, helping with breakfast, cleaning up. This 10-minute inspirational talk that he has with everyone truly inspires everyone. You feel more hearty, like the adventure is just beginning. And now it is 0 hour. You guys must take up positions on the ship.
I got the crow's nest.
Which one, right or left?
Wait, were you talking to me?
No,
I'm sorry. I was reading.
That's all right. Jack was
There's 2 crow's nests.
yes, because there's 2 balloons.
Fuck, I don't care. Right side, because right is right.
All right, somebody's gonna have to be in the left side crow's nest.
I'll do it.
I got it. Okay. I don't care.
All right, Riff and Alphonse. Alphonse is going to man the front wind catcher. Riff, what are you going to do? You can support anyone else.
Yeah, I don't. Is there any like clear like weakness, or is there like a front crow's nest or anything?
You could go by the backside behind green sleeves, and where the motor is at, help back there with something.
Yeah, I'll go sing songs with green sleeves and check out the back.
I don't exist. Throwing that out there.
Oh, is there another map that was shared?
I don't have you in the combat tracker, do I? No.
I'll fault for being tardy.
Huh.
All right, Shun, where are you gonna head off to? You can also the same. You can back anyone up, anyone individual.
See, I'm gonna go up to one of the crow's nests, take a nice view, look out.
All right. At the beginning of the flight, Hornridge had green sleeves lower the ship into less altitude. I mean, lower the ship so there was less turbulence closer to the water. You guys have all moved into position. The way Hornridge has explained it, he's gonna pump the balloons with a lot of air, really fast. But before he does that, you guys have to take the balloons. There's a set of rigging and levers that is going to bring the balloons up closer to each other. And then when they get into the point, you'll have to lock them in with some wires that Hornridge has set up. All right, so with that being said, Jake and Arshun roll athletics checks. Alon, do the same. Riff, roll an acrobatics check to keep the lines that are coming down from tangling up. Oh, wow. Damn, you guys got it in the first try. So with the inspiration that you guys have had, just your teamwork is on point. Each of you get into your positions. You understand the tasks that are at hand. Hornridge starts releasing more of the air, which releases the tension for you guys to start drawing the 2 balloons in closer. With good communication and teamwork, you guys get the balloons to where they're brought in, and it's more just like a step ladder down. Here, I'm going to move your characters to where you're now at, because the balloons are technically... now like this. They're closed up over it. All right, now the next part, though, is monitoring and watching the rigging and hanging on as the balloons and theoretically the whole ship will rise at a surprising rate. You guys have a few minutes to brace for impact. What do you guys do in that time?
I grab onto Arshun really tight. Remember, I am naked already.
Bro, put some clothes.
I use minor illusion to put underwear on him.
So are we anticipating a
You're anticipating that this thing is going to start off moving fairly slow and then pick up speeds. From what Hornridge explains, is defies logic almost.
I would like to propose to the party. I can make some roots grow up and like lock our feet down if you want. Because I don't trust myself.
That sounds like a very terrifying idea to be locked in to something that could very well fall apart. I will throw this idea of wrapping vines around our already like rigged wire to hold the balloons tight, and I'll just like say we could wrap vines around what we have already done to just keep everything stable. Just throwing that idea out to the group.
Well, my mama raised me right, so I'm gonna sit by that little piece of wood I'm at right there, and I'm gonna entangle a little vine across like a seatbelt.
So like what, right here, and then
yeah, like just like sitting down and just a little entangled.
All right. Anybody else doing anything else?
Yeah, you know what? I'll agree to a simple seatbelt. I'll go sit beside him and ask for a vine.
Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll do the vine party.
He's like, now that I'm seeing, he's like, it actually sounds like a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
I got my blankets on. I got a seatbelt on. I'm ready to go.
Oh yeah.
All right. So with that, you hear ready to go. All right.
Oh no! Fuck.
All right. So there's two.
Do we all need to roll strength?
Yeah, the roll should have request should have popped up in front of your character.
No.
No? Oh, you're not in this way either. Damn it.
Sorry.
Oh, that's my bad. Bad DMing. I didn't.
You just want me to roll strength real quick?
Yes, please.
It went from 18 to 5. I was, you know.
So Arshoon, yeah, it's a good idea that you strapped in, because as soon as Hornridge says that, the smoke in the back both just start billowing out flames. The smoke now erupts, cascades to each other, and turns into a purplish color. Next thing that happens, both balloons swell to an insane size, and at the same time, the ship itself starts glowing blue with like runes across it. The ship is now weightless, and the balloons just take straight the fuck off. Arshoon, you're slammed to the ground, hanging on. Rift, you through your own strength, you hang on. Alon, because of the seatbelt, you're good to go. Jake, you hang on like a champion, just full on helicoptering and riding this insane jump.
Helicoptering without underwear on.
Before you guys know it, though, you are so high up in the air, the air starts to get thin fairly quick. Waiting on everybody else. Let's see, Alon, you're holding your breath fine as you recovered from the deal. Jake, no. Riff, no. So I still need our Shoons Constitution check.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad. Damn.
No, so Alon, you're the only one hanging on. Everybody else is starting to pass out. Green Sleeves, he's holding fast. He's prepared.
So they're
Go ahead.
never mind. Never mind.
All right, so you guys skyrocket up into the air. Alon, you start to hang on, and you watch everybody else just kind of slump over. Riff is looking around a little wide-eyed. Jack is too. You make eye contact with Green Sleeves. He kind of quickly looks around, and you see him grab a lever, pull it. The spell or whatever was causing the ship to become weightless stops. And then the sudden jerk on the balloons and everything else, you hear a groan. It sounds like stuff snapping. Alon is the only one. Roll a perception. All right, you notice that the right balloon has air, a huge tear on the side of it, flapping on the bottom right of it. The ship is starting now to leach as the balloons, take that weight. They snap. Something caught the side of the balloon, ripped it, and now the ship is just starting to do a fall as all the weight is too much for one balloon to handle.
I'm gonna
You have
see
three
if I
actions.
can do what?
You have 3 actions.
3 actions. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I? How do I see how far away the tear is?
You would say that crawling through the rigging, trying to get up on the deal, it's 60 foot to get around to it, and it's at a spot on the ship that it's going to be really hard to fix.
All right. So this is precarious. So just trying to think how I want to. There's a cool role play part in here. I know it. Seeing that my comrades are passed out and the balloon is leaking, I know I need to get there, but I know I'm not the strongest. So I'm going to call on my dragon constellation, and I'm gonna wild shape into the dragon constellation and make my way over to the tear.
But can I step in real quick?
Yeah.
And I also am going to touch him with enhance ability before he does that real quick. And I'm going to use bull strength. Hang on, I gotta target him. All right, there we go. Increase, it doubles his strength checks.
All right, so Alon, you reach in to yourself, and then that ethereal aura, you kind of step into that, and your form shifts. Arshoon, seeing what's happening in between, breaths, realizing that Alon's trying to act quickly, calls on his inner self, and even with the hush, the roaring of the wind, He whispers something, and Alon is able to hear it, bolstering him even further. Roll an acrobatics check, Alon.
Well, I need to.
Wait a minute.
Where's my? Well, I'm trying to get my starry form on, but I can't find it anywhere. I think I deleted it out on accident. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I just got to add my starry form.
Sorry, advantage on strength checks and doubles carrying capacity.
Yeah, so make an
There we go.
athletics check. Yeesh.
Athletic?
Hold on. No, it would have been. I'd have given you an acrobatics to leap from where you were at.
Oh, okay.
For all that with advantage.
That's a dex save though.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so yes, in the heat of the moment, you're able to release the magic of the holding you on there, transform into your draconic form. You said.
Yes.
Well, it would be technically it'd be something else because of the world, but anyways, a different constellation. Okay. Leap forward, high enough, and you grab the tear with both of your hands, and you kind of pull it together. You got one more action. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast mending on that bitch.
Roll. That's a nature spell. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so yeah, you start mending it. Everyone else wakes up, and then you see Alon hanging from the balloon, kind of holding it together as magic is stitching it back together. What's everybody else's reaction?
I hold on to my seatbelt and hope that mending holds.
Pretty much. Unpucker my butthole.
Yeah, same.
So the ride continues. What happens next? Does the mending hold? Will Alon be able to hang on? Well, we'll find out here in a minute. We're going to go ahead and take 10. We'll be back. Uh-oh, I misplaced it.
Is there a map that's shared right now?
cat's wanting to play, so I'm just gonna be throwing a string in the background.
All right, so here we are. The ship is still teetering after it reached its pinnacle height. Greensleeves is pulling levers, swinging the mast around, trying to get the ship to fall in the right direction. Alon is hanging on with dear life, trying to use his magic to mend the ship together. You notice he's starting to lose his grip, guys. What are you guys going to do? Try to help him out. Alon's magic is almost has the chair fixed.
I already used enhance ability on him. Pretty much all the tricks in the book for me. Yeah, not to mention I have a -1 in strength, so it's not like I could really hold it shut for him while he mends.
Riff, Jack.
No, yeah, I mean, I'll run over and try to hold him down.
Your scout controls what spells you get. Have you even chosen?
Yeah, my strength is ass. I can cheer him on. I could be like, yeah, you guys got it. You can do this. Yeah, do it. Do it up. Do it right. Look at my swinging dick.
All right.
Yeah, I cast minor illusion to put underwear on him again.
All right. So Alon, what are you gonna do? The spell is finished, but now you know what you're hanging on to is mended. But you're in a precarious situation. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check to hang on. You're able to slide down. Now if Rift, roll an acrobatics check.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I forgot he's a ninja.
Yeah. Lucky as shit.
So you remembering what it felt like to fall off of the balloon, quickly run to the edge there. You watch Alon finish mending it. He starts to slip. He has got quite a bit of grip on the rope right there. He reaches out, and you, using your tail and your feline features, jump onto the rail and stretch your arm out as far as you could, grabbing Alon and help pulling him back aboard the ship. Just then, the engines start to kick in, and then the turbines on the ends of the balloons start moving even faster. The ship lunges forward a bit under the new pressure. You guys are now heading at a slight degree angle, and the clouds start to clear, and you see the mountains ahead. Only too short do you guys realize that you haven't gotten tall enough to get over all of the peaks. All around you, snow-capped mountains. It seems as the clouds clear, the icy cold blast washes over everyone. And only after a few moments do you feel the chill in your bones. So far, the only one that said that they were going to do this was Alon. Alon roll with advantage. Everybody else roll regular.
Who dodged the nat one?
So we're just waiting on our Shun.
Oh, I clicked it. Swear. I clicked the pop-up. Hang on. What was it again?
Constitution.
Perception? Constitution. Okay. Oh.
All of you are doing fine as the icy cold air rips across the ship and yourselves. You see Greensleeves, though, is not doing so good. That sudden rush of air, he was able to keep himself standing. Then the sudden plunge down, and now the cold washing over him. Only a little too late, though, do you notice that Greensleeve starts to slump over a bit as the ship slams into some rock on part of the mountain, causing rifts of snow to fall. The ship continues to barrel forward. Greensleeves quickly rights himself and starts, correcting the course. Everybody roll. I got it. Never mind. I like using this one better, actually. Where's it at? No. Everybody looks like Greensleeve snapped too, and he's good to go. He's looking forward and piloting the ship. The winds up here are ice cold. The terrain treacherous. The jagged peaks with snow cliffs continue in front of you as you're at breakneck speeds racing across this mountaintop. Narrowly a few more times, Greensleeves is able to pull the ship to the right at the last second, up at the very last moment, until his luck finally runs out and he tries to skim through another set of rocks and snow-capped areas, only to find that the little rock he thought was a part of a bigger one, ripping the hole in the bottom of the ship, tilting the whole ship to the side. Oh, my bad. If your acrobatics is higher, then you can use that for that. Everybody passed, actually. You guys are all able to keep your footing as the ship is rocked and tilted. The balloons start to strain under the pressure of everything. A few grueling moments seems like eternity till finally, with a pull and a burst of engine power, the ship leaps up into the air and then clears the last mountains. Start what looks to be almost a straight 90-degree angle down on the other sides, opening up to deserts and a little more mountainous regions. Before you know it, the mountains are in your dust as you're still so high in the air. At breakneck speeds, though, your angle downwards continues. For now, it's just a battle of willpower. Our Shun is dancing around trying to help things out, hang on. Alphonse is quickly grabbing lines and pulling them tight, strapping things down. Riff is moving along, working with Alon, grabbing things. Jake is standing there dancing around like a fool, laughing and having a time.
Ripping off those underwear he keeps putting on me.
Yep.
Waste those spell slots.
It's a cantrip.
Alon, you've made a fatal error, you have realized. Instead of waiting to wind across the mountains, you do not know where the stars are at this evening, so you don't know which way you need to head. Quickly, this realization makes you panic, and you yell to Greensleeves for him to need to stop. Greensleeves, lost in the actual moment, just continues bearing forward. Alon, Riff, and Jake, Arshun, roll me Nope, you got it. Yeah, you three realize as you're passing through, you see in the sides of the mountain something carved in it, and then what seems to be maybe a village of some sort, but it was only just a quick ever blip as the landscape goes running past. With Alon screaming for Greensleeves to stop, he kind of snaps to being on autopilot this in time and panics, grabbing the wheel and just turning the rudder, causing the ship to nosedive. Everything goes black. The crunching of the hurt, the sounds and groans of the ship slamming into the sand. Everyone bracing themselves, groaning as the rigging starts to tear apart. The sound of the balloon fluttering as it slams into the ground. Moments feel like eternities until it all stops. Each of you, shaken, quickly look around and realize that inadvertently vines had grown up out of the ship and encased all of you, holding you fast. Alon passed out, blood dripping from his nose. Alphonse in a similar state, off to the side. Definitely looks like some leg is broken, possibly her arm. Definitely her other arm is out of socket. From what you could see during the crash, she was holding something together. What is everybody's thoughts? What are you doing?
What state am I in?
You're just tied down.
Okay. I look around to check on everyone else, to like for what I can, and
you guys can close.
And am I completely entangled? Like can't move at all?
No, you can move.
Okay. Can I pull out my dagger and try and cut the ropes off of me to be able to move freely?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And see, I noticed that Alon was bleeding, you said, from his nose?
Yep.
Blood was
And
dripping?
he's passed
Okay.
out.
Okay. I'm gonna go check on him. And would it be investigation or medicine? So like
medicine
to try and figure out what's wrong with him. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
You have no idea what is causing Alon to stay unconscious.
I yelled at the group, "Hey, Alon's taking a nap, guys! Help!"
Jake, from underneath some rubble, you hear a voice call out to you. At first, you think it's your missus calling ever so softly to you. And as you start to come to, you hear actually Arshun's voice and instantly have a headache. Like, God damn it.
Sure, he's gonna tell me about he never misses again. So you're looking at him and you can't tell what's wrong with him. Don't hurt him any worse than what he already is. I'm tangled up too, right?
Yep.
Where the hell did I go?
Oh, you guys don't need that map anymore. This is mostly theater of the mind for this part.
Oh. Is that where we were though? Is it on the top deck?
Yes.
Alright. I want to grab the wheel and start spinning it towards that village.
Oh, we're crashed, right?
Yeah, you're crashed in the sand.
Oh, shit. I thought you said we were floating by a mountain and we seen a village.
No, you guys came up over the mountain, and then as you were coming down, the ship started pretty much falling apart. And then at breakneck speeds traveling, you guys saw what looked like some carvings in the mountain. Then like a little oasis, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes later in the trip. And then that's when Alon freaked out, yelled at Greensleeves. That's when he freaked out, and he, kind of turned the airship into a ditch.
Okay, so I already did that because that's what I was gonna do. Yeah. So this is fucked. I guess I'll cut myself free as well and try and help the rest of the team out, cut themselves free.
All right.
From what we
Aaron
can,
Greensleeves was next to me tied up too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll cut him loose.
Yeah, he's unconscious also.
Oh, well, let's see why he's unconscious, or try to see why. Oh, what the hell? There you go. Fuck you. Yeah, he's just sleeping too. These guys are fucking lazy.
Riff, you start to pull yourself out from under the rubble here, and man, you guys are fucking lazy. As you kind of snap to, like, oh, what the fuck just happened? You notice that you're entangled in protective vines.
Am I injured or
No,
overall good?
everything seems to be all right.
All right. I would like to cut myself free of the entangled vines and what's the state of the shit? Can I kind of like see what's around, or like is it just like all so fucked up that
It's yeah, it's all fucked up. You're in the wreckage of it. Looking around outside, you would definitely have to move away to get some bearings of where you're at, or climb up on top of it.
yeah, I'd like to call out to my compatriots and see if they're all right, kind of just do a little check, see if everybody's good, then climb up out of the wreckage.
I'm good.
Hey,
I'm good. But Alon's over here taking a nap, by the way, riffraff. You know.
Oh yeah, so is Greensleeves, I guess.
And you guys notice that Alphonse is badly wounded. She's literally bone is sticking out of leg. She's messed up.
Let's see.
Prestidigitation. Not anymore.
You can speak with that.
I will. Yeah, I'll grab a cloth out of my bag and rip it in half and kind of tie it around her leg to try and stop the bleeding. Just I don't really know what's going on or anything. Do I need to roll medicine to try and do that, or can I just?
I'll give that as basic character knowledge.
Okay. Okay.
I'll
Awesome.
let that one go as basic character knowledge.
Awesome.
So Arshu moves over to Alphonse. Tries to stent the bleeding. There's a shake and a rumble from the back of the remnants of the ship where the engine was at. Quickly, one of the doors bursts open. Flops down. Come pouring out, rolling out is Hornridge, covered in what looks like blue soot. No worse for the wear, though. His hair and his beard is definitely all fried out. He kind of brushes himself and looks around. He says, "Oh, what a mess! What a mess! Who's still left alive?"
I'll let him know. I'm like, hey, three out of five of us. Yeah, 3 out of 5 of us are good to go right now. Or 3 out of 6 of us are good and up, but one of us is pretty injured, and the other 2 are just taking a nap real quick.
You see Hornridge, kind of finishes crawling out from the door, looking around, and says, well, let's get him out of this wreckage. Let's get him laid down somewhere. A few moments later, you guys have moved out of the wreckage and set up a little campfire. The ones that are injured are all laid out.
Okay. So is it nighttime now? You said campfire. I just.
Yeah, it's good.
It's getting nighttime,
It's getting nighttime.
and we see the stars.
You're not there yet.
Okay. I want to go check on the injured and see how they're doing, and see if any of them is awakening at all, or if they're still sound asleep. Also, is Alphonse still like knocked out and has a broken leg?
Yes.
Like, okay. Since Alon's not awakening, I guess I can go ahead and use Cure Wounds. Might as well go ahead and use a class slot. We can't afford to lose good old Alphonse,
So after after you stop the bleeding and all of you work together and set up a little camp area, Arshun, you take a look at Alphonse and see that she's getting worse and that Alon's not waking. So you take the initiative and finish kind of like setting the leg and healing her. She's still out cold though, but you figure she could use the rest anyways. A few moments later, Alon starts stirring. He kind of sits up. Alon, you find yourself dragged from the wreckage. A small campfire area has been set up. Hornridge is sitting on a stone by the fire, slumped over, sitting up, snoring. He's still all covered in blue soot.
So am I awake now?
Yes, you're awake now.
All right, guys, what the fuck just happened?
I'll let him know some fucktard grabbed the wheel and jerked us into a rock.
Is everybody okay? How long was I asleep?
About 2 days, but we're all good now.
2 days. I would like to look around and see if anyone else is injured.
You see Arshun standing over. I forgot I didn't share it. Sorry, fellas.
Is it supposed to be black, or is my game glitched?
No, I got line of sight on, and I have your tokens on.
Oh, okay, yep. Awesome. It just took a minute for the map to load.
Okay.
Okay. I will ask Riff to go investigate around the area, just sneak around and try and figure out where we're at, or if anyone's close, to try and go get help.
No, ask investigate for what exactly? I'm not looking
Just
out for.
to try and figure out where we're at, any signs of civilization, that village or oasis that we've seen, like if there's any others nearby.
Yeah, I think we're on the side of a mountain from what I can tell. Crashed but yeah, I'll head out. I'll take a look. I'll meander outside of the campsite a little bit.
All right. Well, since Jake just rolled a 604,
62 D20.
That
Let's
means
see.
you win.
For the rest of the game, let's see. You've practically failed. You got a couple of good ones in there, but the majority of it, at least the first 2 lines, bro. You're dead.
That's cool. That's cool. That's how I like to live life on the edge, you know? Like I'm either there or I'm not. Like go big or go home, right?
Right.
You either fuck up 110% or you do it right 110%. There's no in between.
Yeah.
All right. So Riff, you decide to step away and you kind of look around. You finally, take in your full surroundings. To what would be your north and the distance, you can see the mountains that that you had just crossed over, but they're some distance away. And to the east, you can still follow the mountain range, but to the west, you can follow the mountain range. But as it goes to the east and farther out, it just opens up to more and more desert. All right, which direction do you want to go scout?
Did you say what was south? I mean, besides the campsite?
More desert, open.
I'll go north. Whatever. I'll go north a little bit and just kind of meander. I mean, I'm not super psyched that I was tasked to scout.
I would just ask, like.
Hey. So I'm gonna kind of meander, just look around, give it the old college try, but I'll wander north.
All right. Any particular way you grab your token and start? Which way you want to go? You got 30 foot of movement. Are you being stealthily? Are you, like you said, just meandering? Like.
And do I hear like when we landed? Were there any like outward signs? Or there?
No, not really. The sun is starting to set. I mean, everything that happened so fast coming over the mountain and the speeds that you were actually traveling was a little hard for you to get a lot of recognition. The only thing that, like I said, you did notice was some carvings in the side of a mountain, and then what could possibly be a village to the northwest.
All right, so
back along the edge of the mountain.
That being said, I won't not stealthily. I mean, but yeah, I mean, not like crashing through the desert, but yeah, just kind of wandering, meandering, muttering to myself, bitching about the scouting expedition I've been put on. But
all right, roll me a perception. Oh yeah, definitely.
Shit.
Your passive sucks.
Play FPOP.
We'll see.
Yeah, bro, you are not feeling this deal at all.
I am in a desert.
I thought he had really good insight ability with dexterity and stuff. That's why I was like, hey, maybe he can look and see stuff because I'm pretty blind 80% of the time.
My insight is trash. My acrobatics and my stealth is really good.
You're a sneaky boy who can't see anything.
Sneaky boy who has no idea what's going on.
Okay.
I'm just sneaking to sneak.
Oh, wisdom's good for perception.
Mm.
Good to know, Jake. Good to know.
It is good to know. Arshun. So Jake Riff wanders off. You got a couple of actions. What are you doing real quick?
Can I see that mountain with the symbols in it?
It's the mountain range, and you know that it's back farther northwest.
Okay, so I can't see it line of sight at the moment. Okay.
A good way to figure it, I guess, that was maybe 30, 40 miles back.
Okay. So definitely not within stroll for tonight. I'm gonna go about 15 feet out where Riff's at. Kind of give him a holler, be like, hey, did you see anything? If not, I think we should just go back and rest for the night.
And I'll say not much, but yeah, that sounds like a plan.
And then I'm going to scurry back over to the campfire.
All right, pass your turn.
Oh, we're in combat tracker. Cool, cool, cool.
Jake, you seen our Shun, you know, just go out there, asked if Riff seen anything out there. You literally watched Riff just kind of go out there and kick rocks and like, this is stupid. Then look up to the stars and muddle something.
I don't claim to be a bright man, okay?
Yeah, so I'm gonna see him kicking rocks, and Arshoon's kind of staring at him like, what the fuck's this guy doing? I'm gonna maybe walk in this direction and see if I see anything. Why not? Away from the fire.
Perception.
Okay. Ooh.
All right. So you definitely think you see something moving along the ridge of that sand dune there, but you can't quite make it out. Definitely heard something, but it's just out of your line of sight.
So are we like in a cove? Are we on the
Yes.
high ground?
No, you guys are in the cove.
We're on the low ground.
Yep.
If I've learned from any of my mentors, you don't ever want to be on the low ground.
Alon.
All right. Do I see? So I saw Alphonse and Aaron are pretty hurt, right?
You seen that after Arshoon set Alphonse's leg and then used some healing magic over that. She seems pretty good to go. But definitely she must just be exhausted. Because the way she's sleeping.
All right. So I'm gonna move over and check on Aaron. Okay. I'm gonna move over and see what's going on with Aaron. Just do my checks on him, make sure that he's not, because Alphonse has had a healer going, and I know if she can deal with the wolves, she can deal with the bard healing her. So I'm gonna check on make sure Aaron's doing all right.
All right, roll a medicine check. Oh yeah, you start checking over Greensleeves there, and you start pulling back his cloak and some other stuff in there. You notice that there's a piece of wood stuck up underneath, just under his rib cage into his side. Just a small splinter got through his armor. You easily remove it, treat the wound, and sew it back up. And it's not life-threatening, no more. All right, so that's your turn. That takes your whole turn to do that.
All right, where's my There's so many screens. There we go. Boom.
What's my speed?
No.
So can everyone see that?
Yeah, so as you guys are standing there, you look up just after you finish sewing him up. Jake, you were stepping around the corner, seeing what was going on, checking on what you heard. Everybody else was just kind of kicking rocks and doing other stuff. When bursting from buried partially in the sand and hiding amongst the dunes, this giant scorpion-esque creature erupts from the sand and starts charging towards Jake. In one hand, it has a spiked chain, and the other a strange longsword.
I yell at Jake and say, "Good luck." And yeah, that's it.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right, but it can't actually reach Jake, unfortunately, and attack. You're lucky this round, Jake. All right, Riff, as you're standing there kind of kicking rocks, next thing you know, man, you just watch the sand on the other side of the ridge up there explode in a poof as this strange creature comes running towards Jake.
Yeah, well, so with my newfound map wisdom, those trees over there are looking real nice now. They're looking real nice. Everything's starting to make a lot more sense as the game progresses. And,
So I have a reach of 10 feet right now. Do I get to hit that thing
10 feet away.
if it's 10 feet away?
Yeah.
Or no?
Also, that's your threatened range for.
I'm pretty much asking, do I get an attack of opportunity on this guy for entering 10 feet?
Well, you
Away from me?
his also because of the spiked chain. See, I couldn't get to you and attack, but I could take a double
No, you
move.
couldn't.
Yeah, but I could take a double move and get within range of my spiked chain for next round.
Right. Well, I reach is 10 feet right now. I have a pole arm.
Yeah, but if I'm moving out of your threat range or just straight passing through,
It's only when I move out. Okay, that's fine. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
I gotta have that feet.
Just quick question about my inspiring speech that I had at breakfast. Those temporary hit points never got put on. Just curious.
Well, While Riff go ahead and do what you're doing. I got to look up the ruling on how long that spell lasts.
all right, so I'm gonna sneak off into these trees. And he's over. How far away is he from me? I've got range of between 80 and 320. That's 50 feet. So I'm gonna do a tactical retreat into the trees, all stealth-like. And then I'm going to do a sneak attack on Alton Kali. You want me to roll it?
Yeah, roll your attack. Let's see if you get him.
All right.
Remember to target him.
Oh, shit.
Yep, it was target. Yep, you're good.
Yeah. Hey. And then from there, yeah, I'll pop into the woods and do a little hide. Oh.
I got you.
Shit, yeah, I didn't mean to move over there. Yeah.
Go
Thanks.
ahead and pass your turn.
Yeah, I looked it up real quick, and it said that it lasts until a long rest.
So technically, you guys are getting ready to take a long rest. So These would still be here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I was just trying to read that and was checking something against it. So, yeah, so no, everybody would get those 10 hit points. How many was it?
8. It's my level plus my charisma modifier.
All right, another one comes bursting out from over the top of the sand.
Damn it, I should have just left it alone.
See everybody there. It comes barreling through. And now for the pincer move.
Fuck.
Another one comes barreling in, but comes sliding down the sand there, gets itself a little stuck, spends the rest of its turn digging itself out. Green Sleeves and Alphonse are out. Arshoon, you're up.
All right, so this thing's like red. Like it's like 40 feet wide, or 20 feet wide altogether, or 10 foot, about 10 foot around, right?
Yeah.
Like this is a huge monster.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's considered a large creature, but yeah, to you, the first time ever seeing anything like this is blowing your mind. I mean, it's a giant scorpion man who just erupted from the ground and is now coming to skewer you.
Yeah, no, this is quite literally like no like outgame knowledge would help me here. Anyways, I'm quite lost. Okay. And Alphonse and Greensleeves are still knocked out. Alon's awake, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna freaking dart this way, realizing that we need a tactical retreat like yesterday, or tactical regroup at least, and action. Just to be clear, is 30 feet? Is that both my actions? Okay, that's
Only
just
one.
my
That's your
movement.
movement action.
Okay. Yeah, okay, just making sure. Okay, there we go. It wouldn't let me click on my actions. I am going to put Bardic Inspiration on myself. Let's see. And can you cast Bardic Inspiration with a normal action as well as a bonus? Or just...
What's your last action? What are you trying to do?
That's what I'm saying. I cast Bardic Inspiration.
You
It's
cast
a
Bardic
bonus
Inspiration
action.
on yourself, and that's considered a bonus action, right?
Yeah. I was just asking, can you do a bonus action with a normal action as well?
Yes.
Okay. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, okay, I can reach Jake. I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on Jake as well. And then that is the end of my turn.
Jake, you're up.
Misty Step.
30 feet.
Fuck you. There it is. That's all I can do.
Okay.
But actually,
All right. So at this point, we all know that these things, these things are erupting out of the sand and mean us a problem, right?
Yeah.
All right.
They're definitely not bringing cookies.
All right. So isn't Horn Ridge like passed out on a tree? There's Horn Ridge.
There's Horn Ridge.
So seeing this, the scorpion is a little too close to my old traveling acquaintance Alphonse, and I start to feel myself kind of feeling weird, like I was before in the last thing, and I'm going to call on this. How do I want to word this? I'm going to start mumbling and ranting, and I'm going to cast Entangle on this son of a bitch. Up there. Click him. And at this point, I'm just saying incoherent things about the stars and trappings and the light.
Anger washes over you as you reach into yourself and start drawing upon the magic, slipping into that trance. As you feel the vines start to entangle the creature, but there's not much growth in the sand for them to become strong. And the strange scorpion creature just rips itself free.
All right. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to I'm going to starry form into yes, the spell is still considered rough terrain, right?
Oh, the area around the spell, yes. Yeah.
Sweet.
I thought you meant the terrain itself. No.
just the 20-foot square that he made.
Yep. So drop a 20-foot box on there where you drop the spell.
Ooh, you're gonna kill me, man. But how do I put the box down again?
I got you. Pointers.
Yeah.
God.
It's a big green square, man.
Yeah, it is.
Agree. Right.
Wait, so all that is difficult. The big green is difficult terrain now,
No. Just
or just the purple, or the blue.
just the blue.
Okay, I was like, we ain't getting away from shit.
All right, so seeing that my entangle had no effect on this guy, I'm gonna mumble about the starlight, melanine, magovanine, and I'm gonna put the chalice on to prepare for the worst. Then I'm donezo.
Oh, poor Arshun.
What?
are shooting
Yeah.
sees it coming as he's readying his sling. And dive to the side is that scorpion creature with the long sword in one hand. Whips a spiked chain out at you, trying to ensnare you. You dive to the side just in time. Riff. Now I'm up. He sees me. I'm down.
Where is Riff?
Hiding
so
in
you
the
know,
bushes.
you're muted, Mosley.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to untarget fucking Tenkali 11 and target 14. Yeah, I'm staying in those bushes and I'm sneak attacking. I'm staying by my roots here. So, hey,
That's a good route to stick to, dude.
what?
So it's a fucking good route to stick to, dude.
Hell yeah. It's the only thing I can do this time. Alas, hell yeah.
Wait a minute.
And
Here, hold on, though.
You didn't do your sneak damage.
Yeah,
Did I
it
not
did,
have
but only
sneak?
did 1d6 of it.
I thought I threw out 2.
No, what is it? How many are you? Yeah, you're only coded for 1d6.
Huh.
Let's see something here real quick.
Do you get 2d6 or 1d6? You should be at 2, aren't you?
Yeah, he's
I
at
should be at
2d6.
2.
So roll one
Yeah.
more d6, and then I'll add that damage to it.
Well, shit.
Oh, man. So 4 more.
Well, hell yeah.
Fucking rogues, dude.
Yes. As long as I can hit on it, like, fucking rolls have been trash.
Rogues are definitely something else. Tell you
Yeah,
what. All right,
Hey.
roll your hide check there, Riff, because I know you're gonna hide.
Oh shit, I passed my turn.
That's all right. Go ahead and still roll your hide. Roll low. Come on. That's the only
What's my
way.
hide on?
You stealth. Roll stealth. My bad.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Oh, no, there's no way. It's a +6 on this. Hey. Sneak.
Oh. You ever so quickly dive into the bushes after releasing your arrow, cleanly connecting in the side of that creature. With lightning reflexes, it turns and looks in your direction. I mean, just as you dive back into the bushes, it couldn't be no faster than half a second. You don't think he's seen you. All right, the creature comes up to Alphonse, takes its stinger and slams it into her chest. The next action is it takes the spiked chain and definitely wraps it around Alphonse, throwing it over its back, and then turns north. So that was, what was that? 10.
Jay, can you fight up close at all? Or are you a caster?
I can melee.
Okay.
I just
No.
don't like to get hit.
Fair enough. I just wasn't sure whether or not I can be up front, but
The other one comes running around, running over the tent there. Alon, you look up, ready for battle. as you're watching Alphonse get taken, you turn and look as the stinger rips through Hornridge's side, like impaling him, lifting him up in the air, and then it tosses him up, catches him with his free hand, and then turns to run away.
We should just let Hornridge die.
Fuck no, dude. Fuck you.
All right.
Agreed.
Yeah, his shitty machine has failed us too many times at this point. Like, is he really worth keeping? Like, is he worth the good berry each day?
He can't even make any good ale.
Yeah. We've got his beer. We've got his book. We're good.
No.
Arshoon, you're up.
Fuck. And 20, 30.
What are you doing, Arshoon? Are you thinking?
I'm running behind Jake, and then I'm gonna buff the fuck out of Jake. That's my plan. That's all I have is buffs. That and my slingshot. So I gotta rely on somebody here. That's why I was like, hey, can you swing? All right, and
Target him and hit him with whatever buff spells you're going to. You can't hit him with another Bardic Inspiration. He already has one.
yeah, I know. All right, I'm gonna use enhance ability of. Let's see. Bear's endurance. Oh, it's only 2 temporary hit points added, but you know it's something. And let's see, how far are they? 65. Well, fuck me. And then I'm gonna wait. Wait it out and hope for the best. Oh wait, actually, hang on.
Well, you moved and just cast a spell, unless it's a
Yeah,
bonus
I
action.
know. I was looking at my bonus actions. That's the only thing that I can do as a bonus. I'm checking to see how many more Bardic Inspiration uses I have. I already used 2. Why is it not letting me click my tabs? Sorry, guys. Okay, so yeah, I already used 2. I'm gonna save that. Okay.
All right, so I use bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse on that dude there. And then I run up, get my 10 feet out so I can slap him with my pole arm. My pack weapon. All right, Bardic Inspiration on that one. Let's get that out of the way. Fuck off.
Oh
15,
shit!
no.
You hit.
Thank God. All right.
Damn.
But it's not slashing, it's bludgeoning. Hold on, let me change this. BLUGG. Bludgeoning. All right, cool. And then that's it. That's all I can do.
Alon, you're up.
This thing's gonna fuck me up.
So, seeing this, how do you even pronounce that? Tlinkali?
Tinkale or Tinkali, however you want to, man. It's your world.
Seeing this Tlinkali run away with someone that I've built a bond with, something I don't quite understand. I'm gonna try and help my friend. So I know I'm not the biggest damage dealer, so I'm going to wait. Let me check this spell right quick. All right, so I don't get anything extra for doing it with a second little spell slot. So I'm going to scream at him, Leathni Melod, and I'm going to cast Entangle on him. Boom. Bam. Ah.
You stop him dead in his tracks. The fear of Hornridge being taken away, and as you're watching, you know, Alphonse being dragged away, you choose to save Hornridge, releasing your magic, stopping the Tinkali dead in its tracks.
All right. And then
Target it and hit it with the entangle, because you should have the effect of it, right?
target that. Boom. And then I'm gonna square up with this fucker. A second.
All right.
Boom. And then turn.
Alright, so this one here, taking that hit from that polearm, swings wildly with its weaponry. What abilities do you have, or you don't have them yet for the polearm stuff? Josh.
My bad. Go ahead.
What abilities with the polearm? Because he moved in to attack you with the longsword also.
Oh, I don't have any of that extra stuff yet. You gotta pull our master to do the extra shit.
Alright, it's gonna swing with this longsword. Miss. Then it spins and slashes out with its tail. Misses. You deflect both attacks. Riff.
All right. So yeah, that movement I put in on accident here. So
That's fine.
yeah, what I would like to do, seeing Alphonse charge him, I also know that my hiding spot is it's kind of up here. So I'm gonna go in and charge this Tenkali, and I will swing at him with my sword, trying to save some of these arrows for later here. Then I will stab at him with my sword. Tenkali, swing at him with my rapier. Jesus Christ. And I would like to use my dash action to run off like a man.
There's a bonus action, you got disengage, right? Or no?
Skills, abilities. I don't think I need to disengage.
If you don't disengage, I get to swing on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I am going to dash and not disengage. Okay. So I'm going to dash here. And then I'm going to press my luck and use my lucky ability as I dash. And for that, you roll your d20 for attack, and then I roll a d20, and then I choose whether we use your attack or your roll or mine
Well, this is
for
the
my
swing.
feat.
All right. Well, this is the swing. All right, for this swing right here.
Yeah, well, so I can spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you, roll a d20, then choose whether the attack uses the attacker's roll or yours.
All right. So yep. So roll a d20.
All right, let's hope it works.
Ah, so 5. So yeah, he whiffs.
I knew I needed a feat where I could use my low rolls to my.
That is how you play to your strengths, right there. That's what's up.
You roll or use it for your attacks.
That's great. That is great.
Yeah.
All right, sir. $14 prize in hand. Yep. Makes off into the night with Alphonse.
Fuck.
Collie 2 tries to break free because it's freaked out by it. What's the DC to break out of your deal?
Is that let me check. Oh, DC 15.
Oh shit,
DC
I was
15.
muted.
Ah, shit, I missed. What did you?
I was over here saying.
Are you still moving, Riff?
No, did I not pass my turn?
Yeah, you passed your turn. I don't know what's going on. All right, so no, it didn't break free. Green sleeves, and still knocked out. Arshoon, you're up.
All right, I was trying to say that the Tenakali, or the big ass scorpion monster, was taken off with Arshoon, or not Arshoon, Alphonse. Was trying to point that out before it happened. Did not get pointed out because my mic is muted. Okay, I'm going to take a step forward, or a couple, and then pull out my character sheet, which is closed. I don't know why.
He shakes in terror as he sees your stats.
Oh, why isn't my... Okay, there it is. Cool, cool, cool. And I will... Perfect. Okay. As a bonus action, I will use up my third charge. And target the 4 with Mantle of Inspiration. Give everyone 5 temporary hit points as a bonus action. Untarget all of them. And then, let's see, what did it take to cast? Bane. Drop of blood. Okay, yeah. I'll just prick. Can I prick my finger to use this drop of blood and cast a spell in one action? Is that cool? Because I need a drop of blood. Okay, cool. Just making sure that wasn't like I have to do that as a preparatory.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. And up to 3 creatures. Cool. And they both failed, so that means that they take the negative consequence, correct?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. All right, they lose 1d4 like on their next attack.
Ooh, damn! Too bad you didn't cast that earlier.
Yeah. I was kind of a slight coward, but we won't mention it now.
All right, go ahead, pass your turn.
That's a nice little amount of water.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to swing on him again. I don't know why. Well. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Swing about a. There we go.
Ooh.
1 away from a crit. Son of a bitch. Cheese and rice.
I just think you're having withdrawals from your 2 different character cards that you've been playing.
Mm-mm. That's it. That's it. That's all she wrote.
All right, Alon.
All right, so I'm going to use my what's the thing called? I'm going to use that stone tablet thing that Starry Form gives me, and I'm going to cast a guiding bolt right in this dude's face, point blank.
Oh wait. He should have 4 more points of damage done to him. I don't know why that never went through.
Got it.
Where's it at?
Thank you. I'll just start adding 2 to the damage every time.
You hit with guiding bolt.
Yep. All right, so let's roll damage.
That hurt. That hurt a lot.
And then I'm gonna whisper in his ear, Gilgalad Damkeen, and pass my turn.
11, trading blows with Jake. Opens with his
Or-
longsword.
Jealous.
Misses. Spins with his spiked chain. Hits. Absorb the damage. Let me double check how the grapple works on it. DC 11. Jake. Either acrobatics, athletics, or strength. It's just a DC 11. You dodge out of the way even though taking the hit. Kind of sets you up for the stinger though. Ooh. You sidestep. The stinger was coming right at you, but it seems like just a twist of the wind, almost to fate itself, help push you off to the side as it slams into the ground out of your way. The thing is definitely frustrated. Riff.
All right, so with my bonus action here, I'm going to take steady aim at Tenkali number 11 here.
All right. He's engaged, so this will be a sneak attack.
Be a sneak attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Excellent. Hey. Oh,
There you go.
all right. There we go. And do I do that? Do I get another? I don't get another bonus action, just one bonus action.
Only one bonus action.
Alrighty, so I will stand there like an unhidden idiot and pass my turn.
I'd say you're pretty safe.
Hope so.
Tenkali 2, after getting hit like that, is going to try to break free one last time. Rips free from the thorns that you've entangled him with, and he's leaving. You get an attack.
Would he not get a reaction?
You get an
Okay,
attack of
awesome.
opportunity on him because he's leaving the threat range.
What is that just like with my scimitar, or what is the attack of opportunity
Yeah, it's
entail?
with a melee weapon.
All right. Do I have to roll to hit, or do I just roll for damage?
Nope, you got to roll to still hit him.
Why did that roll with advantage?
Because of your spell, Guiding Bolt.
Ah. All right. And
You get a good slash at its side as it finishes moving away. Because it's going uphill. All right. It went up and over the sand dune. Arshoon, you just watched as another one of those things took off carrying Hornridge on its back.
All right. So, question, just general D&D, like the one that was carrying Alphonse, did it just disappear? Like it's off the map, so we can't even chase it down at the moment?
You could, if you took off full bore, you could chase off it and try to track it. It does have a good head start on you on game terms. It has farther movement speed, so every round it will continually get ahead of you.
Okay. Damn, see, that's a touch too. I don't know. I have Long Strider as a spell. So I could move 40 or 80 if I used both actions. But I would have to catch. Maybe if I gave it to Riff, because once I got there, I wouldn't actually be able to do anything. Maybe Jake would. I don't know. Riff, Mosley, could you chase it down? Would you be able to hurt it? I know you hurt.
I think it's the vibe I'm getting is probably bad idea to chase him down.
True, they could be like a lot more, and then you could get fucked. Okay, yeah. Fuck it.
I think we either kill this one or chase them off and then regroup would be the move.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on this dude.
He fails.
Yeah. It was worth a shot, though, you know.
He failed. That's good.
No, he failed. That's good. Go ahead and do your damage to him.
Oh. I always get those confused. My bad.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Another guy all the time who does too.
And he plays a lot of spellcasters.
Okay, and he rolls at disadvantage on his next attack. That's not... You're supposed to just keep that in the back of your mind. We forgot about it last time.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Alright, so I am going to get rid of my quarterstaff and then call upon a glaive. And now I'm going to swing my glaive at him. Right, bitch.
There you drop back, Donald.
No, I'm going to do that later.
Nice hit.
Well, that's fucked. That should have been... I forgot to add the 2. And then it's missing 3.
So 3 more total?
Yeah. No, 5 more total. There we go. Yep, there you go. Bitch.
Alon? You figure with your movement you can get to the top of that dune. If you so choose to.
Well, assessing the situation, our warlock has this scorpion dude pretty well handled, so I'm gonna run up that dune. Is the
30 foot, hold on. All right. That's where it gets you to, going up the dune.
got you. He's still guiding bolted, so I'm gonna try and I'm gonna keep trying to slow this guy down. So I'm gonna cast Entangle on him again.
Oh yeah, dude. This time there's a bunch of shrubs, bushes, good solid roots in the area. And they lash him down. I mean, he comes to like a dead stop in his run. High or low?
High.
Nope, no luck. Hornridge is still attached firmly to his back. All right, Alon, that's your turn. If you would pass it.
Effect on him. And I'm gonna, as I see the roots entangle him, I'm gonna mumble the stars and the plants, the roots, and I'm just gonna keep mumbling that over and over again.
11 has about had enough of this fucking dancing, ever weapon changing insect. Well, meat in front of him. Swings with his sword. Connects. Angered again. Lashes out with its chain. Still misses. This time it sets itself up to try to attack with the swing of the sting. But Jake, seeing its attack pattern, realizes now it's just a dance. Before too long, this thing shall be dead. Riff, what are you doing?
All right, so I am going to hunker down and sneak up just a little bit here to the edge of the tent to get a little more range, or a little closer rather. Still aiming at Tenkali 11 here. Do a sneak attack and attack with my bow. Jesus Christ. And
your
after shooting into
snaps as you draw back. It must have got torn in the crash or frayed.
So the bow string is finito.
Finito, bandito.
It's fair. It's reasonable. All right. And yeah, I'll use can I hide or am I?
Yeah, you can still hide.
All right. So yeah, I'll hide in my shame and cry over my bow softly, hiddenly.
Tenkali 2 is going to try to break free again. Damn it. Alright, this should actually, because was it? Well, those are just saves. This is a check. Alright, being angered at being captured once again, it throws its hands up, brings its sword around, and rips through your entangled. Enraged, it starts moving up the sand dune a little bit towards you. Arshun? I think you're muted, partner.
I realize that Kantali 11 is a formidable opponent. He's worth it. He's worth my stone of death.
I thought that was a crit for half a second. The way that dice was laying there.
On my screen, okay, that was a 18, and the dice just turned sideways. It didn't land on anything. Okay. So it may have slightly missed. I'll be honest with y'all.
It's only when Jake's around.
That's the problem.
You have performance issues. It's cool.
Happens, man.
Then he says, "I'm out."
Because technically, that was only a split second that happened. Jake, no one's seen that. I'm out of line of sight of riffraff, like no one's seen that. I'm out. Okay, nothing ever happened.
You're still a hero to me for sure.
Jake, you're up. It seems he's gotten an understanding of your abilities also. Alon, you're up.
All right. seeing this guy turn around and run up the dune at me. I see violence is the only answer, so I'm gonna guiding bolt him right in the fucking face again. Oh my god.
You rolled a 5 and a 7. Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
As you the energy starts to permeate from your hands and you're getting ready to unleash your Kamehameha, the scorpion creature's front legs start burrowing furiously. As you unleash your guiding bolt, the thing dips into the sand and then, jumps back out, raised up on its hind legs, both arms ready to lash out at you.
I'm gonna fall back a bit. Wait, do I get a movement penalty for going down the dune? Oh, what the fuck? I did not mean to do that. All right.
No, it's just it's rough terrain, so it's half. So each one of those
I
squares
think
would be
I'm
10. So technically, you'd be like right here.
Yeah, because I moved an extra 5 feet there on accident. Yeah, that's whereabouts where I was trying to go. But yeah, that's
I will hurt you. You will feel the sting of my blade. My chain will wrap around you, and we will feast.
I can tell by your monotone voice, you're so good.
I will poison you with my stinger, and we will fucking get some.
God, what the fuck?
oh, nice. Oh,
He leaves two open, obvious feints for you to follow. You easily dodge to the left, then to the right. And then as you spin your glaive around in an overhead chop, the stinger comes from at an odd angle and pierces your ribs and hits your heart. Even though it's pumping poison into your body, you grab the stinger, pull it away, grab the side, and then crumple to the ground on your knees as your lungs start to fill with blood. Riff, you just watched Jake get impaled on the side.
Well, he saved my life on the dirigible, so I need to come to his aid in his time of need. So I'm going to use my feline agility since my bow has been destroyed.
Free action to restring your bow.
Well. All right. Yeah, so I'll restring my bow as my action here.
Yeah, you better take full advantage of that right now. He's never
Yep. Well, he said it seemed kind of like a trap, but yeah, that is. Don't really want to get in that mess. So yeah, now I'll restring my bow and then do a sneak attack here on the on Tenkali 11.
Like he's like, he has never done that for me in any game.
Because he knows the bow misses. Like there's no danger if I have to. Literally no worries. And then I'll hide like usual.
He's like, for you, my buddy. All right, man. I'll see you later.
Yep. Okay. Well, goddamn.
Tenkali 2 is pissed off now. It's going to take aim at...
I may have made a few mistakes in my life.
Is this dude already attacking with disadvantage? No. It is deadly enraged and takes a swing at you with its spiked chain, but misses. Arshun, what are you doing?
Let's see, how far out are they? 50? Fuck yeah. Okay. Jake. I'm gonna use a here. Oh wait, yeah, hang on. I also have used the first one. I forgot to check it off. My bad. I'm gonna use a tier 2 and roll 2 of these bad boys to heal him. So I only have 1 tier 2 spell slot left. And then I'm going to use my last
Action.
Bardic Inspiration. And as a bonus action, use Mantle of Inspiration and give everyone within 60 feet of me up to 5 temporary hit points. And that is all I can do, and I can't even run away this time. So.
So Riff, we get the extra hit points.
Yeah.
How many more did you say?
It's just 5. It should have added. It added for
didn't.
Jake at least.
Oh shit. Alright, no Lon. He's gonna need him for sure. Alright, go ahead and pass your turn. Jake. You fell to one knee. Life flashed before your eyes. Arshun, your new naked buddy, just happens to show up and get you back on your feet.
Motherfucker. I still trying to recover.
Alon.
Well, I thought since I healed you that you're good.
Oh, I missed my attack. I missed my attack.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, do you still have to like death saving throw? Okay.
All right. So seeing that Jake has just fallen and been resurrected by the bard, I'm gonna figure he needs a real doctor. So I'm gonna move over here and eat the attack of opportunity. That I moved 10 feet too far. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. Because there was a 10-foot gap between you two.
Oh, yeah. My bad. All right. And he gets an attack against me, right?
Yep. Oh, in his haste of trying to lash out in his uneven footing on the slope and trying to balance Hornridge on his back, his spiked chain comes loose from his hand and goes flying towards the tents.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention, as a reaction whenever I cast that, anyone who wanted to run away, they could do that as a reaction without having to take the free hit. So I definitely should have said something about that. I forgot it was a thing. Yeah, my bad,
you
Jake.
should have.
I'll rewind it for that point because that was just.
I was
Move me 30 feet away in any direction. I don't care.
My bad, guys. I forgot that was a thing, and whenever he said
the other ones. Okay, let me be more specific. Let me go.
He said, "Let me go."
Right there.
All right. And then I'm gonna cast. Who else is wounded?
Nobody.
Jake, you gotta make a fucking save, dude. Oh well, now you fucked up. Too far away.
No, I'm good. I'm not gonna get hit.
Hey, you're not gonna get either, bro.
We just kill him. I get some points back.
Well, this guy's real mad at me, right? So, I'm gonna use a second level spell slot and guiding bolt Twinkali 2 right in the face. Well, approximately the face. I'm not.
Right, I got you.
How do I use a level 1 spell as in a second slot? Because I just get an extra d6 of damage.
Just roll an extra d6 at the end. I can't remember how to do it right now.
If it's just 1d6, I just use the ability twice. That way he doesn't have to bother adding the damage. Like if it's, 1d6 normally,
If it only
second
does,
slot
yeah.
2.
All right, so I'm going to do the damage and add, let me just double check this. Yeah, 1d6 for each spell slot above first. So I'm going to roll 5d6. There's 1, 5, and there's 6.
So 19.
Boom.
He's definitely, he's been hit.
All right. Boom.
Yeah, no, dude, he's out.
Oh, he's passing over difficult terrain. Doesn't matter.
Riff.
I'm gonna make one more passing shot at Twinkali 11 from my hiding spot. And yeah, I'm gonna shoot at him with my short bow. This one should get him.
Finish this bitch off, please.
Hey, there we go.
And it's back to 1d6? What the hell?
Yeah, no, I didn't turn on my shit. That's my bad. You want me to just roll an additional d6?
Hold on. No, roll an additional 2d6.
Okay. Oh, fuck me.
19. I just gotta give him back 5. As he comes running by, and obviously not unaware of your presence, you notch an arrow let loose, and you hit him in the back hind corner, really tearing up one of his legs. He kind of skitters a bit, but he's still moving forward. But there's lots of blood coming from him.
And I'm gonna hide again. Thought about dashing. I'm gonna hide.
This one here, seeing that its Cloud League is taken off and has gotten over its rage, runs down the sand on the other side and disappears out of everybody's sight. Arshun, what do you do?
We need to regroup. I know I'm exhausted, and I think we all just need to regroup. I'm gonna go over here with the rest of the group and try and get a better visual of what's going on over here and just pass my turn. I can't
Jake?
do much more. So.
Jake, you just pass your turn. You don't move. You don't get closer to the group.
Oh, my bad. I thought you heard me. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm going to shoot and then move closer.
You taking one last shot at guys that's running away?
I did. I missed.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
All right, Alon, what do you do?
So all the Tlacalis have fucked off, right?
So far,
No.
there's
It fucked right off.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that I could reach that dude. It's running
11
away.
is still in sight. 2 is already up and down there on the other side of the mountain. I mean, that sand dune. You figure you're probably not going to catch sight of that one by the time you get up and down that sand. But you do have one far off in the distance, well, 70-some feet away from you, who's fucking beelining it to the desert.
Seeing that we have no hope of fighting them, I'm gonna beeline up and see if I can see where they're going.
All right, so you run north towards the one that's in sight.
Yes.
All right.
So if I don't take an action, can I move 60 feet?
Yes.
And that's my turn.
Tinkali 11. So as this Tinkali, sees Alon, chasing him on foot, kind of hisses something in a strange guttural language, starts running forward. When out of the bushes jumps a strange individual, cloaked head to toe. In a dark colored cloak, covering himself head to toe, wielding a strange glaive-like weapon. With a sweeping motion, he cuts the legs out from the Tinkali, then spins and then finishes off, bearing his strange halberd in the head of the creature. Then with a saunter, he pulls back his hood and looks at each of you. Looks at the remaining people. He says, I be Yusef, and you be in my lands. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, brings another adventure of Thursday Night Brew. I hope everybody had a good time. Who is Yusef, and what does he have in store for the party members? Are they going to be able to rescue Alphonse and Hornridge? Come find out in 2 weeks on Thursday Night Brew. With that, I would want to say thanks to all my players. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I do have fun running this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it yourselves.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad that
Great
it's over,
time.
honestly. This was I don't know. It had like a bunch of like role-playing moments and stuff that I don't know. It was a lot of fun.
So, well,
How am I? What?
go ahead. Well, I know what time it is on your guys' part of the world, so I don't want to push it too late. In all honesty, though, I don't have to work tomorrow. If you guys want to continue going for a bit longer, we can. But that is your all's decision. I see some of y'all getting, it is Thursday night. We'll pick it up in 2 weeks when we hopefully got a full party.
Jake's like,
Yeah, definitely. All right, with that, everybody, again, I had a blast. But like always, all right, say goodnight, everybody.